Hello students, welcome back to CT classes of Mathematical Induction and Summation of Series. In the last class I explained only 14 questions. Continuing with that, see your 15th one, the greatest positive integer which divides n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, n plus 4 for all n belongs to n. That means natural number. See, from here to here, here to here and here to here, what you are observing? The numbers are increasing by 1 unit. That means they are the neighboring numbers. How many neighbors in neighboring numbers you are writing? 4. That means the product of r consecutive. Consecutive means neighboring. R consecutive integers divisible by r factorial. So in place of r we have 4. The product of 4 consecutive integers is divisible by 4 factorial. And you are familiar with factorial notation. 4 factorial, when you split it is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and when you multiply the answer is 24. Next, moving to the next question. If n is odd, then the sum of n terms of the series. See the terms, they are a square but they have a alternate terms. If they are alternate terms, plus minus, if it is odd, the answer is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. The same question here, but here n is even. The same terms, alternate terms, 1 square minus 2 square plus 3 square minus 4 square plus 5 square minus 6 square plus continuation. The same, but it is a even. At that time the answer is with the same answer, opposite side, minus n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Moving to the next question. That is question number 18. For the natural number, n, which one of the following correct is the correct statement? So first one, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus continuation plus n cube is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash dash plus n whole square. Second one, the same concept, here it is greater than. Here also we have the same. Third one, left side and right side are same. Only thing the symbol. Fourth one, here 1 cube, same expression, then also I am writing here, not equal to, and we don't know what it is, so check one by one. If you are taking the first one, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube is what? Summation n cube. Summation n cube formula is what? N square into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. Or you can write n into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. Correct or not? And move from the right side. 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n formula is what? N into n plus 1 divided by 2, but whole square is there. Now compare these two results. Are they equal or what? Yes, they are equal. So answer is first one. A, that is these two results are equal. Moving to the next question. Question number 19. The 10th common term, it is very important. The 10th common term between the series 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus dash dash and 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus dash dash is, first option 191 second one 193, third one 211, fourth one none of this. Here, see 3, 7, 11, they are in AP. Can you write at least next 4 or 5 terms? 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11. See here, 3 plus 7 plus 11, 11 plus 4 is 15, 15 plus 4 is 19, 19 plus 4 is 23, 23 plus 4 is 27, next 31, next 35, it goes on continuing. Next, the second series also in AP. By adding 5 to every number, you will get the next one. So it is 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, 16 plus 5 21, 21 plus 5 26, 26 plus 5 31, plus I am not writing the next because we got here first common term 11, second common term is 31. Here, since these two are in AP, therefore their common terms are also in AP. 11, 31 dash dash, they are also in AP. Now what you are observing, the first term A is 11, common difference is 20, and we want up to 10 term, 10th term we want. So n is 10. Tn formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. Just substitute that values. (11 plus 180), that is 191. Like this we are calculating. The answer is A, 191. Moving to the next question. Question number 20. Sum of the series yes 1 plus 1 by 2 in the bracket 1 plus 2 plus 1 by 3 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 by 4 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus continuation up to 20 terms. Up to 20 terms. Options 110, 111, third one 115, D 116. See, CET means what? You have to thorough in that within a fraction of second you have to think and we have to arrange the terms. See how I am arranging this. Yes, 1 plus 3 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3. This I am writing as 3 into 4 divided by 2. Why? 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. Here we are getting 6 or what? Next 1 by 4. This I am writing 4 into 5 divided by 2. Continuation. Can you tell me what is the 20th term? 1 by 20. 20 into 21 divided by 2. With the help of these two, by logic we can write. Now what way I am taking common? I am taking 1 by 2 common in the bracket. See 1 by 2, here it is only 1 means 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Continuation. What is remaining? 20 is remaining. See, it starts with 2, ends with 20. But we are familiar with the formula. If it starts with 1 and ends with n, n into n plus 1 divided by 2. If it starts with 1, but here it starts with 2. That's why I am writing this as summation 20. This is nothing but summation n. Summation 20. What we wrote extra? We took 1 extra because 1 is not there. That's why I am writing minus 1. Simplify this. 20 into 21, applying this formula, divided by 2 minus 1. After simplification you will get the answer 115. Moving to the next question. Question number 21. See, this is from previous year paper, that is 2016. 21. The sum of first n terms of the series 1 square upon 1 plus 1 square plus 2 square upon 1 plus 2. This is from 2016. So up to n terms, first n terms. Option is n into n minus 2 upon 2. B, n plus 2 divided by 3. N into n minus 2 divided by 6. Next, n into n plus 2 divided by 3. So here also I am not applying any formula, just I am applying a basic logic. What is S1? You know S1 is nothing but it is the sum of first term. 1 square upon 1 is 1. S2 is what we are adding first and second term. This is 1. And here 1 square plus 2 square, 4 plus 1, 5. 5 divided by 3. If you take the LCM and simplify, we will get 8 by 3. Now we will move to that. So second term we required 8 by 3 means first we will check for B and D. If you go for B, what is S1? S1 is n is replacing by 1. So 1 plus 2 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Yes, it is tallying with first one. And remember, only by first answer don't mark this, because usually how they are giving, all the 4 steps will be satisfying this equation. Like that they are giving you the first option. That's why no, don't go for S1. Try for S2. That means wherever n is there, we are writing 2. So it is 2 plus 2 divided by 3. So this is not tallying with this. Now we are moving to D. S1 is what? In place of n we are writing 1. 3 divided by 3, 1. S2. 2 into 2 plus 2 divided by 3, 4. 4 to the 8. 8 divided by 3. So answer is D. I am not trying for all. Why? Because we know that the denominator we required 3. So first, that's why I am trying for second and fourth one. Moving to the next question. Question number 22. This is 2017 paper. 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus continuation up to n terms. First options, it is sum. N into n plus 2. Second one, n into n minus 2. Third one, n square. Fourth, n plus 1 whole square. Obviously, we are trying like a previous. What is S1? S1 is 3. From this expression I am writing. What is S2? S2 means sum of first and second term, that is 8. Now moving to the option. First option. What is S1 in the first option? Wherever n is there, I am replacing it by 1. So this is 3. Yes, it is tallying. We have to check for second value. In place of n, I am writing 2. So this is 8. So our answer is A. Next, moving to the next question. Question number 23. One upon 2 square, 2 factorial, 3 upon 1 upon 2 factorial, next 2 upon 3 factorial, 3 upon 4 factorial, continuation up to n terms. That is sum up to n terms it is. First option, 1 minus, see that options. Here also I am going like that. First I am going for S1 from the series. That is 1 by 2 factorial is 2. Here what is S2? 1 by 2 plus 2. 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1. It is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So the LCM is 6. And it is 3 plus 2, that is 5 by 6. Now moving to the options 1 by 1. First one. What is S1 from the first one? 1 minus 1 by 2 factorial. That is 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. That is tallying. Second one, S2. 1 minus, it is 1 by 3 factorial. So it is 1 minus 1 by 3 factorial is 6. 1 minus 1 by 6. Take the LCM, your answer will be 5 by 6. So the answer is first one, A. Moving to the next question, question number 24. 1 upon 1 cube plus 1 plus 2 upon 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 upon 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus continuation up to n terms is equal to, first option 2 upon n plus 1, second one 2n upon n plus 1, third one n upon n plus 1, fourth 1 upon n plus 1. So here also we are moving to like that. What is S1? S1 is 1. What is S2? 1 plus 3 upon 9, that is 1 plus 1 by 3, taking LCM it is 4 by 3. Now check for the answer. If you go for the first option, S1 is what? 2 by 2, 1. It is correct. S2 is what? 2 by 3. So this is wrong. A is not the correct answer. Moving to the second one. S1 is 2 by 2. That is 1. What is S2? In place of n we are writing 2. It is 4 divided by 3. So the answer is B. Moving to the next question, question number 25. The sum of n terms of the series 1 square plus 2 square first option n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 6. Second one so here also we are moving to the same one. S1 is 1 from the series. What is S2? 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So moving to the options, just try this A. In the A, S1 is what? It is 1, 2, 3. That is 6 by 6, 1. Yes, it is the correct. Second one, S2. 2, this is 3, this is 4 divided by 6. Now it is 4, so it is not tallying. Moving to the second one, B. What is S1? 1, 1 plus 1, 2 square, 4, and it is 3 divided by 12. 12 divided by 12, 1, correct. S2, 2, 2 plus 1, 3 square. 3 square is 9, and this is 4 divided by 12. So 2 ones are 2 6 are 3 2s are 3 3s are, and answer is 6. We want 6. So the answer is B. Moving to the next question, question number 26. The sum of the series series 1 square plus 1 plus 2 square So here this will be, see, when by observing only we will get some idea in your mind. So this will be written as, just what I did, just I did the grouping of that, correct or not? And this is sum of n terms. The series are 1, 2, 3, and here 1 square, 2 square, again sum up to n terms. It is n into n plus 1 divided by 2, and this is what? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. When you rearrange this and you solve the answer, you will get n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 3. Third option. Question number 27. The sum to infinity of the series one plus 4/5 plus 7/5 square plus 10/5 cube plus continuation is, first option 16/35, second one 11/8, third one 35/16, and fourth one 8/6. See, by observe this only you can easily say that it is a arithmetic or geometric series. See, 1, 4, 7, 10 they are in AP. 1/5, 1/5 square, 1/5 cube they are in GP. They are arithmetic or geometric series. Here A is 1, D is 3, R is 1/5. And we required sum up to infinity. Formula is S infinity is A upon 1 minus R plus dr 1 minus R whole square. Just substitute these values. And when you simplify, you will get the answer 35/16. That is option C. Moving to the next question. Question number 28. The number 49 square minus 4 and 49 cube minus 49 is divisible by, first one 5 factorial, second one 6 factorial, next 9 factorial and 7 factorial. So split this. How you split 49 square minus 4? 49 square minus 2 square. It is in the form of a square minus b square. That is 49 minus 2, 49 plus 2. Here I took 49 common, in the bracket 49 square minus 1. So 49 minus 2 is 47. This is 51. This is 49. Again it is 49 minus 1. 49 plus 1. It is in the form of a square minus b square. 47 into 51 into 49 into 48 into 50. When you rearrange 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Correct or not? So they are the product of what? Neighboring numbers. How many neighboring numbers you have? 5. They are the product of 5 consecutive integers. So it is divisible by 5 factorial. Understood? So like this we are solving from this chapter. You will get definite one question. And you know that one question means 1 mark. 1 mark also varies in your ranking so much. So please go through this lesson in the next. Wait for the next class. In the next class I will come with the next chapter.